It's my first day back at work, guys. It's my first day back on the job. Oh, Lord. I don't know how to feel. But I'm driving to work after being home since August. God is good, God is good, God is good. First thing I have to do is set up my room, so you guys get to help me set up my room. Okay, so let's see what the traffic is like. everybody, so I'm gonna show you my room. It is 99.9% finished. I still have a few little things to do, so I'm gonna step outside and come in so you can see what it looks like coming in. Okay, so that's a window outside my door, and that's my door. So I'm going in. So as you enter, right as you enter, I have my little area. So right here I have like hand sanitizer, and this is my little Bible verse. It's Joshua 1 verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So that's one of my favorite passages that I have it framed, so I have it in my room all the time. That's a welcome picture of me. And these are some books that I got. This is culturally responsive teaching for multilingual learners, because I'm an ELD teacher. I teach multilingual learners. And this is teacher leadership and principal working together for student learning. So I'm also a teacher leader. And just a little stuff. And this is a clock that I have for my decor. It doesn't really work, but I still keep it. So on this side, you have like my fire drill instructions and my signs that I use. So I just need to add the list, my student list. And then I have a radio. It doesn't work, but I still keep it. My lunch bag. And then you see I put up my alphabet strips. So I have my headphones because we do a lot of listening activities, and we also use it for testing. And these are my groups. So I'm going to have 5 groups this year, or maybe 6. So I have the containers that I store their writing books in. I like these. They're very small. I just use them to focus on writing. And then here I have like pencils, erasers, glue, dry erase erasers for the whiteboards. And I have containers that I'm going to use to store stuff. And then these are the all passes. Over here, I always like to have a word map because my students are from different, or their families are from different countries. So I like to sometimes talk about where they are and where we live in the United States and where they are from. Okay, I'm planning to use, last year I used this area for a word wall, but I don't think I want to do it as a word wall. So I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. And here I have my phone, and that's a storage container. And this area is just my welcome board, where I have some really motivational phrases like you got this, make it today count, believe in yourself, let's do it, stay positive, dream big, make it happen, never give up. And just a little reading area right there. So over this section I have classroom signs and my objective wall. And these are some little things, reminders. My anchor chart for unlocking the pump when we're writing. And capitalization rules, turn and talk, think, pair, share, active listen, anchor chart. So these are just some accountable talk anchor chart that we use. And I have it so students can reference. I also have a colors section, color words that we can reference when they're writing. Okay, next I have behind me, because this is my chair, I have small group rules. I have the diagraph, days of the week, my cup strategies for writing and proofreading, my calendar. I like to have my calendar, my PBI's rewards poster, month of the year. I have the seasons next, and this is my little area where I have my whiteboard easel, and just that card with little stuff in it. Okay, and then these are the tables. So I just have 6, so I don't plan to have more than 6 students in my small group each time when I do pullouts. And I think this board, I just put the border around it because it's magnetic. So I'm going to use it maybe like for student work. And then this is my smart board that I use when I'm doing YouTube videos with songs or other things to supplement my lesson. And then that's the door that leads out. So this is basically what my room looks like. I'm gonna add, this is a laminator. I wish it was working, but it's not. So I'm gonna ask them to take it out. So yeah, so that is my room. So my room is done. The only thing I'm going to add next is, last year I had like the owls on the desk where the students would sit, but I think the students were playing with them too much. They were more of a distractor. So this year, I think I'm gonna put it at the back of their chair, like here. So I think I'm going to have them assign the seats. So when they come in their groups, whenever they come, they know I'm sitting at aisle number 1 or aisle number 2 or aisle number 3. And that's going to be where they sit all the time. But I'm not going to assign their seats until after they have come and I've seen how they have worked and who they work better sitting next to or who is more of a distraction. Then I'm going to assign their seats so that we can maximize our time when we come. Because they do show off. Even though it's small, they do want to play and distract themselves and distract the person who's sitting next to them. So I'm going to assign their seats so that we can maximize the time when they come. So basically that's it. Junior want to not be on my